back to Sunday Brunch Live. Still come this morning. Pixie Light's performing her latest single, Life Sounding Good. It's now pudding time with Ross Lynch. How is your cooking, Ross?
I've cooked with my mom before, and she says I'm good, so let's see how it goes.
What did you cook?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Yeah.
Cookies. That's fine. Everyone's going to start somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Chocolate chip, yeah. Because dinner times at your house must have been quite a busy affair, lots of kids.
Yeah. If you don't grab the food as fast as you can, it's gone.
Okay, so what are we making?
We're going to make an interesting pancake that's called Kaiser Charm, because it's Pancake Tuesday on Tuesday. So this is just another different version. We've tried all the different ones before. So this is an Austrian pancake that we cook in a pan. Yeah. Very good. I like that. So what we've got for it, we've got some raisins that we soaked in a big load of brandy.
It's quite funny, this, because he's never made it before. So this could go wrong.
Okay.
This is the first time ever, I can say, in all the time we've worked together, that I am now cooking a dish that I have never cooked. Well, I've cooked it once. I cooked it at 6 o'clock this morning.
but he came into the scrimmage and go, oh no. So this could be good television. How long have we got for it?
Probably not long enough. So we've got the raisin, we've got some cinnamon, we've got some sugar, we've got some lemon, we've got some flour. Then we're going to make a little plum compote with it. So we've got plum, sugar, vanilla that we're going to cook out together. That bit I know, so that bit's fine. Then we've got milk, we've got egg yolks, and we've got egg whites.
All right.
Okay. So, Ross.
Yes.
First job to get this started.
All right.
Let's prop you on there. So we'll have a bit of that.
My station.
And then pop in a bit of that. Chuck all of that in.
Chuck all of it?
All of it in, yeah.
Sweet.
All the cinnamon goes in.
All cinnamon goes in.
And then give that a little bit of a whisk.
Good.
And away we go.
In?
Okay, yeah.
Alrighty then.
He's confident, chef, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's confident, which is half the battle.
Yeah. I think, though, I always think quite often when we have people who act on the show, they quite do that, because straight away he goes, now he's in character, thinking, right, I'm now in chef character.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah,
I need to
that's
set
good.
that.
Okay. And then we add a little bit of milk. Beautiful.
Ross, whilst you're doing that, can I talk to you about being in the Muppets film?
Let's do it.
Muppets Most Wanted.
Yes.
What's the film about?
Well, I don't really know too much because it's all confidential, and but it's a Muppet, so I'm sure it's great.
What do you play in it?
I play an apprentice florist, and yeah, that's basically it. I say a few words, and then I'm off. We filmed at the Tower of London too.
Did you?
Yeah. This
there you are. That was you.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get to act with Kermit?
I did. Yeah. I also got to interview him. It's very interesting. Very interesting guy. He was acting tips and
a frog. Very interesting frog.
That's right.
Very interesting frog. Okay.
Okay, so that's the wet bit stuff. So then what we do, we're then going to add a little bit of flour into it. So if you just keep gently whisking,
okay,
and what I'll do, you keep going, and I'll keep putting this flour in. So what we want is to make sure that it stays nice. You can be a little bit more aggressive with it.
Okay.
Are you sure?
No, that's about right. Oh, of course I'm not sure. I'm just
Where's this recipe from?
This is from Austria.
Oh, good day, mate. So is there'll be lots of Austrians all watching out there, and they'll all be going, that's not you do.
Well, last time Adam was on the course, we cooked scouse, which led to the biggest ever kick-off.
Right.
Yeah. And it was interesting, it was International Scouse Day on Friday, and I got a message on Twitter that said, by the way, it was International Scouse Day, we picked out the best 50 recipes, yours didn't make it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, there we go. Okay, so keep doing that, keep doing that. So this is just making our basic pancake batter.
Right.
Okay? Right. So, now we've got all of that. So that's kind of quite a nice pancake batter that we've got. And then we're going to add the egg whites. Now, something that you can take away with you, Ross, something that you're learning, is that when you do anything with egg whites, you need to sacrifice a little bit. Okay? Because basically, spend all this time, we whisk, so they're really nice and light and fluffy. And the problem is, because when you put that into that mix, there's a danger you'll get rid of all of the air. But what we do is we sacrifice a spoonful. Beat that to your heart's content. So that now changes the chemical composition of our pancake mix. So what we're doing is we've sacrificed that first bit of egg white. So now we've softened it, we've turned it into something else. So now you get rid of the whisk, I'll do that for you. And then we fold the rest of the egg white in here. So basically it's a big spoonful, and it's that kind of action.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Bended knee is optional, but it's a
You got to rock.
you got to rock on it. Yeah.
Like that?
A little slower.
Like you're skating a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's good. Okay. So then another spoonful.
Okay, another spoonful.
And then what you want, you want kind of sort of a deeper fold and a deeper action with the knee, really. So you really kind of go into, a little bit slower. That's good.
Okay, like I'm doing squats.
He's got it. He's got it.
I've got it.
He's got it.
Yeah. Very, very good. And then we'll tip in this last bit and that fine bit. So what we end up with is a lovely light and fluffy batter mix. Now, interestingly, what happens with this is that we cook it in the pan. So we bake it in a pan rather than being thin. It's almost cooked like a cake, if you like. So, Ross, if you want to bring that over
Can I just show a couple of celebrations whilst you're
Go for
doing
it.
that? This is Simon in Donegal celebrating his 8.5 birthday this weekend. Here he is. This is Simon in 8.5. Oh, because he was born February the 28th.
Oh,
I got it
good.
now. That's good. Kimberly is celebrating. She's become a doctor in space physics. Space physics?
Wow.
That's cool.
crazy sciences.
That's really cool. And it wouldn't be Sunday brunch without a muscle pick, would it? So this is Exeter University Legends swim team celebrating their third straight annual 4x50 metres men's medley. Well done. Good. Some good work there.
Good, they're getting some good bread. A lot of avocado and tuna going.
I think they need to bulk up a bit.
A little bit. You get more on muscle. A little bit more on shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of that goes in there.
Your shoulders can never be too big.
No, always.
All of it's going in.
All of it together. Yeah, so it ends up kind of cooking like it's beautiful.
Are you sure?
Might overflow by now.
So, you know when you're playing ice hockey, what strength wise is it upper or lower body? Because obviously you're skating.
Lower body.
Yeah.
Lower body. It's all about it's really all about endurance. Really, how long you can be on the ice. That's why whenever you watch hockey, everyone switches out every few minutes. Because if you can just be fresh on the ice, then you're faster.
In ice hockey, though, they do have players who are on the pitch just to attack the good guys, don't they?
I mean, that's kind of been filtered out nowadays because everybody's so good. So all the bigger guys that can't beat the better players are big enough now.
Yeah.
So all the fighters are kind of out of the NHL.
Are they?
A little bit. I mean, some of them.
Still a tough sport, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we still have work to do.
Do we?
Yeah. So we're doing Ross. So back round here, and what I need you
You're
to
doing
do.
a lot in this coup. I think you're doing very well here.
Just hiding the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. So what we
Wait
do.
a minute, I'm even a kid then.
I've got full confidence in this.
Do a little bit of that, and then just chop those about like that.
Okay.
That's what you need to do. So, meanwhile, what happens here? Once it's cooked and it starts to cook around the edge and thicken, then we sprinkle. These are our beautiful raisins that we soaked in a load of brandy, so you've got lots of delicious flavour in there. We sprinkle those on the top and a touch of the brandy, and then it goes into the oven, and we bake that for about 12 minutes or so. Okay? Now, then, actually, let's get this on the go. So, what we do for our plum compote?
There's a seed in here. I got it. There it
Beautiful.
is.
So the plum compote.
I think let's do this every week, where you just have to do a recipe you've never done before, and then watch you try and do it.
Yeah.
It's good.
So what we do for a compote? This bit I know that goes in. The sugar goes in.
We've got 2 minutes for the end of the show.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And then we chuck in all of the plums, and we've got one of those done. So we cut that down. That ends up like that. So what happens with?
What happened?
So we put in the plums that Ross is chopping. Goes in with the sugar and the vanilla. Cook.
Yeah.
It ends up with this lovely
Right,
jamminess. Okay.
Right.
So here is our pancake.
Yeah.
This is the next stage.
Yeah. Is that cooked?
That's cooked.
Right,
Yeah. So that's
okay.
cooked through. Then what we do? We dust on
Yeah.
a load of icing sugar. Okay?
Right.
This is where it gets nice. And
Yeah.
then you can do this blow torch.
Oh, I like
know
this
how
bit,
violent
yes.
you like to be. And then just keep moving it round so we char that up.
Whoa. Whoa. Is that supposed to happen?
No. Beautiful. Okay. If you let the angle go a little bit, that's it. Then you'll.
Wow.
If you're trying this at home,
You can do this under a grill, incidentally. But
is that getting too charred or not?
No, that's right. That's beautiful. That's great. So what we've done is we've caramelised all of the sugar. And smell that now. So now it's smelling kind of candy floss-ish. And then we
You got it.
chop.
No.
It's not doing it. There it is. There it is.
Then we cut
Everyone rest.
slices of this. So it's a pancake cake. It's a cake made in a pan rather than being, you know, a pancake as we know it kind of thing.
Right.
Okay. So then what we do to serve it,
I think I might have burnt it a bit, Simon.
do you know what? It's fine.
Come over,
I
guys,
like
because
it.
we literally about to fall off air.
Yeah. So then what we do, it's probably a good thing so no one has to taste this because I have no idea.
That's my favourite Austrian dessert.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Do you know it?
Schmarrn.
Brilliant. Okay, so
Delighted you're here, Graham.
head to our Sunday Brunch scrap at channel4.com/Sunday Brunch. We've got 30 seconds.
Right, gentlemen, you're going to have
And
to
we
share
need-
a plate on this. So, dollop of that on there. Adam, we've got a bit of cutlery there.
Get
Dig
us
in.
the cutlery out.
This is what you get. Give the cutlery. You get all of the kind of...
Pass it around.
These are nice sliced plums. I'm gonna appreciate Ross's handiwork.
Does it work? That's the question.
I'm gonna get some of this.
Taste it, let us know.
That's nice, actually. It's nothing good, man. Maybe a little overcooked.
An unusual version of cauliflower.
Thanks to all our guests on today's show.